Santa, so the newest banner on Brave Souls is finally live. A new banner featuring Yachiru Unohana and also Kid KENPACHI, who technically at this point doesn't even have a name. But if you know me, I'm a massive fan of any KENPACHI-like character, whether that's Yachiru, the KENPACHI, that of course being Zaraki, but also other characters like Azashiro, Kuryoshiki. I was probably the biggest like Azashiro glazer back in the day and still am. That's my goal. I even like this KENPACHI, who you probably don't even remember his name. It's Kikanjo. But either way, we are here to summon it right now, of course for both of these characters, but hopefully most importantly, KENPACHI is the first time we have this version of the character playable in-game, but also this banner does have a lot going on. A lot of different things that are going to be permanent going forward for every upcoming new character banner. And that, of course, is the new banner format. Every step is going to cost 250 Spirit Orbs, and then every multi, we are guaranteed a 5-star character. But, most importantly, Step 4 and 8 are guaranteed either a featured or a new character. Step 8 in particular, guaranteeing the new characters. And with that, we have enough to now do 8 steps, which does guarantee us either KENPACHI or Yachiru. So, with that said, let's go ahead and see the first ever Brave Souls. Oh, we got a new character. This, by the way, is currently my alt account. My main account is saving for anniversary. I do recommend most people do the same. Wait, hold on. It said no affiliation character, right? Zaraki KENPACHI is a no affiliation. Hold on. So that was the guaranteed premium. But I know there's another character in here because we just got the no affiliation achievement. If we get KENPACHI first summon, which, by the way, he has no voice actor. So if you do summon KENPACHI... Oh, he's the... never mind. That was the no affiliation character. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. But Ganju ain't too bad. So 2 in 1 for our first summon. Pretty good, right? If this was a normal banner, we would have just had 1 5-star here. So this Hiyori pretty much just replaced a random 4-star that I would have gotten, right? So not too bad. So there's potentially a lot of new cards that we can get in this. Even like the old premiums and stuff we could be getting. One of them could be a new character, right? Because this account doesn't have access to every single character. But I will say, it's going to be weird now. Maybe we need to change the summon animations. Oi, we'll take that. Maybe we do need to change the summon animations because every emoji now is just nothing but 5 stars. Very rarely are you now going to see fake out summons because you're only really going to see those in like summon tickets. So I think the summon animation need to change. I think we need to kind of go down the Dokkan route, which has variations depending if you are getting featured characters or not. Like, we need an animation now if I'm guaranteed KENPACHI or Unohana in this multi, right? So I know straight away it's about to happen because now it's like, you know, we got the 5-star. But how do I know if I'm going to get 2-in-1? How do I know if I'm going to get a banner character, a featured character in this multi? It'd be nice to have some type of variance while summoning, right? So in that case, that's an example where this multi would have just been a 4-star, but I ended up getting Aaroniero, a newer premium character. So we do take that. What are the odds? We get him, right? In our second summon. Going into multi number 3, we are getting Okiura, the 3rd anniversary version. So not too bad. Not too bad. I thought that would be the newer one and better one. Now, again, when it comes to my summons, for those that don't know, I don't like to press the skip button. I know I can, for example, now, and it just skips the multi. If there's a second 5-star, it will appear, but I don't like skipping when we have a 5-star animation, right? I like just tapping through to get the OG experience. But going into multi number 4, this is our first guaranteed featured. So 2 in 9 chance for it to be either Yachiru or KENPACHI. And we're getting... Yes, sir! We got one of them. We got one of them. Listen, I'm so conflicted on this character. I absolutely adore Yachiru Unohana. Absolutely adore. The 2 character releases beforehand have been some of my favorite times on Brave Souls. Some of my favorite characters on Brave Souls. Unfortunately, this one, not so much. Given that, you know, she's good, but like not that good. She wasn't as crazy as the past 2 characters, right? KENPACHI was clearly the spotlight character for this particular banner. So it's like, I'm happy to get her, but it's like, she's not giving me the same type of joy the past 2 Unohanas did bring, you know? But she is still really cool. Love the voice actor. Love that summon call. Love the artwork. But, you know, other than that, she ain't no KENPACHI. She ain't no Kid Kenny, you know? All right, next one. So thus far, we've technically gotten 2 5-stars. Technically actually 1 5-star. You know, because a lot of the 5-stars we have gotten here have just been the guarantee. So outside of the guarantee, you know, even including step 4, we've only got 1 5-star, which does happen. So keep in mind, right? I know there's a lot of hype and also a lot of like skepticism towards this particular banner format. Not much has changed from mid-months, but end-months you definitely do notice the, you know, guaranteed new character on step 8 and 16, for example. But, you know, rates are still going to be relatively the same, practically the same here. You can still get shafted. You can still get shafted. Like, just because the banner system is changed does not mean you're going to get a character in 2 steps. Like, you still have to get lucky to get these characters. And in our case, you know, we're not really getting any 2-in-1s. We've only gotten like 1 2-in-1 in the 5 multi that we have done thus far. But, you know, alternatively, that could have just been 4-star multi. So, you know, right now, the worst multi you can get is like a super old premium character that you have no use of. Nemu, though, we'll take. That's a featured character. We'll take that. Does that mean 2-in-1? Or was that actually guaranteed? Because remember, every time you get a guaranteed 5-star, there's still the 6% chance it's one of the banner characters. So I guess we're going to find out if this is a 2-in-1 multi, or if we actually hit the 6% on the guaranteed. It's 2-in-1. So this is our guaranteed 5-star. And it is an Uryu. An Uryu. So we'll take those. If anything, you know, potential good duplicates if you want to just, like, dupe them out. Some of these characters do get good upgrades. You know, Uryu has Frenzy +2, could be used for Senkamon. Could be a new character, depending on how old your account is. If anything, though, it's Transcendence points, right? So, going into, we have 2 more multis. It does feel weird, though, I will admit, stopping at step 8. Like, step 10 was a good number to stop at, because it just felt good. Stopping at step 8 is weird, but Noritora. He does not say that in his summon quote, by the way. I don't know Japanese, but I know his summon quote has the number 6 in it. So he does not say, if I cut you, it's over. Maybe he does, but they simplified it. Regardless, though, can we see a 2-in-1? Can we see a 2-in-1? Let's find out. Let's find out. Come on. Doesn't seem like it. No 2-in-1, unfortunately. But Noritora is new, so that's like 200 extra orbs back on my account. Not too bad. But here we go. This is our final multi. I don't have my Gamer Subs cut, but this is a Gamer Subs multi in spirit. In spirit. This here is guaranteed either Yachiru or KENPACHI. It's 50-50. Even though I have Yachiru, doesn't mean I'm guaranteed KENPACHI here. It's always going to be 50-50. Let's see if we can get the sweep for today's video. KENPACHI, let me see it. Let me see no summon call. I'm going to close my eyes. Because if I hear a voice, it's not him. Let's go! We got Kenny, let's go. I love this character. He's so sick. Honestly, my favorite character release of the year thus far. He's super cool. Gameplay looks fun, but also, like, it's Kid Kenny. It's the first time we have him in game. It's kind of cool, too, that he doesn't have a voice actor. Yes, it does make sense. Like, he never spoke back then. But his visuals, man, are really cool. Favorite. His Sobom, too, is also really cool. But can we get a 2-in-1? Doesn't seem like it. So, there we have it. That is a sweep in 2,000 orbs. We'll take it. So, having a look at our outcome, 2,000 orbs later, 8 steps in, and we walked away with a pretty good outcome, I would like to say. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 5-stars. So, in terms of, like, you know, outside of the guarantee, we didn't really get that lucky, truth be told. Like, we had Ganju, I guess, was our first 2-in-1. But we did 8 multis, so we only actually technically pulled 1 5-star in 8 multis, by the way. Rates, again, are normal, 6%. So we ended up pretty much pulling like 2 5-stars, Nemu and also Ganju. Ganju was new, but also a sweep in 2,000 orbs is always going to be a good thing. This, to be fair, is somewhat common in a crown step-up summon, because again, you only have to pull 1 and then get lucky on the 50-50. But this new summon format, again, is going to be more noticeable during the end of month banners, where traditionally you weren't guaranteed a new character until 5,500 orbs. Only recently, it got pushed down to 3,300, but now it's just 2,000. So definitely looking forward to summoning on end of month. I am tired of doing 10 steps on a banner and not getting nothing. But in this case, very happy with the outcome. KENPACHI and also Yachiru on this account. Happy to see it. Let me know in the console what summons you did, if you summoned, and what did you get in your summons. But look at Kenny right now. Like, bro, his Zampa toe is bigger than him. It's cool. It's cool. There we go. That's the summons. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Take care and peace.